Time to install Jira onto a virtual machine. So I prepared a VM here. It's called Jira, aptly enough. And I think Jira wants about 4 gigabytes of memory. So yeah, we got 4 gigs in here. I don't have much storage on my little VM farm here, so I only gave it 30 gigs of storage. Hopefully that's going to work out for us. So let's give this a go. Jira is not easy to install like other things like Jenkins was very easy to install. So Jira, I did find this how-to forage that's ad-ridden with all sorts of ads I gotta watch, unfortunately. I wonder if we can get rid of the ads. Of course not. Okay, so I'll start by just following the script and seeing how it goes. See how accurate this person was. And I'm just gonna start putting commands in here and see how far we get. I just updated this Jira server. This is the Ubuntu 20.04, but let's see how it goes. And I do have a Jira domain set up, or a domain called jeffreyfull.com. That should point to the IP of this server, which it does. And in the host file, I have it pretty much fixed up the way it should be here with Jira right there. Actually, I don't like that. I'm going to change this. I'm going to make this thing called, whoops. Let's go, whoops, darn this thing. They've really goofed up editors these days. Okay, let's do 192.168.1.222 JIRA. This one I'll take out. All right, that should make it a bit more accurate. Let's do a reboot. We'll make sure the FQDN on this thing is correct, as I know that the web server that Jira uses will want this FQDN to be right, and it'll want the Jira name to be right and the host name to be correct. So let's quickly do a reboot and get back on this thing and see how it looks. Okay, I guess I didn't put a key in here. That's good. Okay, that's correct. So let's proceed. That looks good. All right, so that looks good. Let's do the update here. I don't think it'll find anything to use, but let's give it a try anyway. Actually, it should be an upgrade, I think. Okay, nothing to do. That's good. Okay, they want to have these packages in here, unzip and font config. Let's put these in. Okay, that went without a hitch. Let's put MariaDB in here. Jira wants to put stuff in a DB, so let's do that. You would think they could have a script that does all this stuff for us, but no way. I wonder how accurate this guy really is here. If I say MySQL, I don't think it'll log me in, or will it? No, it's not started, so this guy is not very accurate. Let's grep for Marina, M-A-R, not there. Is it in here? Just start it up. Marina. No, it's not. All right, so how do we start this thing here? Let's get a handle on that. I'm not sure I like all this stuff. Okay, let's take a look here. That's not useful, not useful. Well, let's ask Google what's happening on this thing. I'm gonna say, let's try this. Sorry, Emily. Okay, let's try that. Okay, it's that simple. Let's see if that works. Yep, it's a winner. Okay, yep, that got us in. So you have to start it before you try to execute commands in the DB, of course. Let's try these commands out here. Wonder if I can make this larger. Yes, I can. All right, let's give this a try here. So far, so good. Jira user, blah, blah, blah. So far, so good. Okay, this is pretty accurate so far. Let's do a flush on it. Okay, let's do a flush on it. And just a plain old exit. Out we go. Okay, and we have to edit the config file, config D. Boy, is that accurate? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Okay, well, let's do it. Okay, so what are we doing here? All right, this looks reasonable. Let's see where to put them. Basic settings, addresses, blah, blah, blah. It probably doesn't matter where these are. Okay, well, it probably does matter. Default storage engine character. Okay, he's saying MySQLD. That's where it goes. Okay, let's search for that. Yeah, you can't really get the stuff wrong. You're going to be in trouble. All right, so where did that go? I don't see a clause for it inside MySQLD. Okay, there it is. Let's just put these at the bottom. Put it right about at the bottom here. Actually, I'll go to the top. And hopefully they're unduplicated. Okay, basic settings, default character, INNODB default. Well, let's hope they know what they're doing here. Just put them here. Set paste. Copy. Sometimes you can get some like weird funky characters from the web in here, which is irritating. Some um, international characters, which really makes this thing hard to debug. Okay, that looks reasonable. Okay, here's finally the restart command. Let's just do a restart of it here. You'll know pretty quick if this thing's going to work once you do a restart here. So now Jira has the tables it needs and the schema, I suppose. Okay. Jump, jump, jump. Okay, it looks like it restarted without an issue. Okay, install Jira. Now I want to get the latest version of Jira. Website wget command. Okay, so downloads, binary, Jira software. I doubt we can. I doubt we can see their bin files, but let's give it a shot. You probably have directory listing turned off, but hey, we'll try it out. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, what about the one they offered, which I'm not going to use, but I'm curious if this one would even do anything. This bin one, is this even still here or not? And, yep, that one's available. So now we play the game of getting the latest version. I don't want that one, obviously. Software, download. Gee, these guys are kind of jerks. All right, so we can get things from there. What about download here? Yeah, download. Okay, yeah. Try this, try that. Check out our download archive. So far, I'm not impressed by this. Download archive. Okay, so finally, we know that 8180 is the latest stuff. So without messing around with anything else, let's try this. 8180 is the latest one. 818. So they're saying 818, and this is 871. How does that make sense? 818. I don't know. I'm going to use this because they're not offering anything decent on here. June 8. Oh, 818. That makes sense. 8180. Okay. That's good. So let's try and grab this thing and hack it a bit. 8180. So let's try this command and we'll fudge it a bit. 8180. Let's see if we can grab it this way. No, it doesn't know that. Oh, so obviously we're not going to know what the link is for this thing. So I'm going to put 87 in here, and then maybe I can upgrade it later. Eight 811.0. I'm not sure why he's doing it that way. Very strange. So there was an 811.0 apparently. 811.0. No. Well, let's see if we can do it their way. Get started. Okay, well, that worked out well. Linux 16.4. Okay, yeah, let's do it this way. That way. So far, I've not given them my address or phone number, so let's see how this goes. To get started, locate the file. Did it download it? 3 seconds ago. Okay, we got it. Good. Okay, so that file is safely on my Mac here, my iMac. We did finally get the latest version. So let's try and find it. And let's see, that was called Atlassian. A-T-L-A. And there it is. So that's on the downloads of my computer here, of my Mac, iMac. So let's SCP that thing to the server, the Jira server. And we'll do it this way. Okay. I always forget the colon. Okay, that'll put that into our Jira server. And we're set. So now that we have it on our Jira server, there it is. Let's continue with our install guide. Now that we got the latest stuff. All right, so let's give this a change. Okay, got that done. And just run this thing. Let's do that. Let's see how well this works. And do I do it as root? I would assume so. Okay, there goes GRE installer. Okay, oh, enter. Cancel. Okay, well, let's do an enter. O, comma, enter. O, and enter. Express install, custom install. I'm not advanced yet. Enter. Okay, let's do a number 1, I suppose. Do that. Okay, I'm good with port 8080. But I use port 8080 for my Jenkins. Well, let's just do it like that and see how it goes. A service, yes. Install, I enter. So far, so good. Looks like it's a big web. Could be a Tomcat thing here. Well, that wasn't painful. It's not launching very fast. Okay, it's complete. Okay, I'm not sure I like using localhost for this, but let's see what these guys said here. So it looks like it's all done. Now we gotta configure it. Looks like they did the whole thing for us, which I like. All right, so looks like from here we're gonna attach the DB. So I'm gonna run a browser from the Mac here, and this is still inside my home firewall. Okay, HTTP, do I need an S? JIRA colon 8080. Okay, that's fine. I'm not getting a secure connection. There's no cert. There she comes. Of course, I got a license here. Okay, let's do the easy way and see what happens. Or not. Let's see what my tutorial says about this. Database setup, blah, blah, blah. Looks like a lot of licensing and trouble. Let's see what we can do with this first methodology here. Continue. Enter the email.